Contracts. Do you need one? It's a myth that contracts have no value in China. The legal system in China has come a long way in the past 3 decades, and it is more developed than most imagine. Unfortunately, drafting a contract yourself or by a lawyer not specialized in Chinese business law. An example, your lawyer in the US will render that contract useless in a Chinese court. Okay, let's look at supplier contracts. In this section, I would like to highlight several aspects that cannot be missed in a supplier contract when importing from China. When you purchase from a supplier, in this case the direct Chinese manufacturer, the conversations can take long. Multiple products will likely be discussed and detailed specifications must be shared and confirmed. When specifications are not detailed enough, or if there is room for interpretation, you can end up with a different product than you expected. Similar product can also have slightly different kinds of specifications. When it comes to quality control, you want to have everything in writing and leave no room for interpretation. Often this information will be discussed with one of your representatives, the agent or a factory salesperson. Without all these in clear writing, there is a high risk that someone at the manufacturer will not correctly translate the details to the production manager. Then your product would not go into production according to your needs. The contract does not have to be 100 pages long. Still, it should cover all the necessary details with your desired specifications. Having this on paper allows you to return to this point and point out the information that does not match the product. It would be difficult for the manufacturer to deny the differences between the actual product and what is in the contract about the product. Eventually, the manufacturer wishes to have a smooth repeating business with his customer. Therefore, the supplier would be keen to receive precise instructions and information about the customer's need to prevent trouble after production. Nevertheless, suppose certain information is missing in the contract and the end products are not what the importer intended to buy. In that case, the supplier is not responsible for the missing information. The supplier does not want to be stuck with the products and will move the responsibility to the importer. Okay, let's look at how do you avoid contractual issues when importing from China. Suppose you are using a sourcing company to import from China, based in China and therefore is a Chinese entity. In that case, a contract is a domestic contract, whereby your agent is in a much better position to legally enforce any legal deviation from the contract terms. The supplier is unable to hide his responsibilities. The importer decreases his risks by having the support of the legal system to be able to enforce pressure to resolve any issues. Having face-to-face meetings and inspections at any point will make the manufacturer feel continuous pressure and take your business more seriously. So, what is the point of contracts? Aside from legal protection, contracts have a couple of value adds. These misunderstandings typically take the form of incorrect specifications, packaging design, etc., which leads to the delivery of a quality product. The second value add is that it incentives the factory takes your concerns seriously, whether that is regarding compliance requirements for your product, the level of quality control you will use, penalty clauses for delayed production lead times, and the terms when you will or won't pay the balance on order. Alright, let me explain what type of contract do you need. For most startup importers, a contract is probably unnecessary. Rather than hiring a specialized lawyer, you are best off putting those funds into purchasing products or marketing. There are 2 exceptions for when a contract is necessary. When you are purchasing a substantial dollar amounts. When you have an IP that is worth protecting. Suppose either of these 2 points is relevant to your situation. In that case, you should be working with a lawyer specializing in Chinese business law to draft an appropriate contract. Alright, let's consider one of the crucial subjects when you are importing goods from China. That is quality control in China. See you.